Call it Monica, Stat. It's called Monica.
What is Monica?
The album title is Monica.
No, but who is Monica?
My nigga.
Is that what it is?
I'm asking. It's a great question. It's a great question.
It's not my nigga.
It's a great question.
So hold up, Jack. See, that's why I told that story. I don't like, listen, man. As bad as it may seem, and you think people are making fun of you, I'm gonna give you some advice again that you didn't know that you might not want to take, but you should take it because you took the hook advice that Cole gave you and your Jack Harlow. This is some advice you should do. Embrace it.
The third verse. The third verse.
Word Up Third Verse Podcast. I'm Justin Hunte.
I'm DJ Mormile.
I'm Stat Quo.
We got all kinds of gin and juice. How's it going, fellas?
It's going good. It's going good. It's good to be back in LA for a minute.
DJ's back.
I am.
He's back.
St. Patrick's Day. I got a hat. I got a Met hat. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I was excited to wear it. We fell on a Tuesday.
That's a fly hat, too.
I told him it's one of his best ones.
Yeah.
That worked.
Did you get that in New York when you was out there?
No, I found it online. My dad looks for like crazy Met hats for me, and I look also, and it's just like, I have like a ton of different ones. And this one just happened to fall on a Tuesday, so it worked out. And you only say this is a good one because you hate the Charger hat. So you're just like so upset about that.
Such a terrible logo.
The Chargers have a terrible logo, though.
A lightning bolt, DJ?
Arc lightning
That
bolt?
shit sucks. It
looks bad, man.
The lightning bolt is like one of them corny costumes somebody would wear just to look like a freak. Like dressed up like if you go to like a weird sex party, somebody be dressed up like a thunderbolt in there.
Man,
that's what it is. Like
that's ridiculous. I mean, it's Flash. It's like a real superhero.
Flash.
Yeah, but they have cool lightning bolts. The Chargers have this arc rainbow looking.
You're saying it's crooked.
It looks like
you know it. That's
it
what
looks like a rainbow.
That's his point.
That's what it is.
Like he's not hating on the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
He's hating on the shape of it.
The design is terrible.
And for that, they won't ever win. They'll never win a Super Bowl.
That's it. The logo
Carries a lot of weight.
They
haven't won yet, so I can't argue.
The Cardinals didn't win a Super Bowl, right?
No.
Yeah, has it been the Colts the only team with a white helmet that has ever won a Super Bowl?
No, the Dolphins did, and the Jets did. That was a DJ's lifetime thing. Since I was born, there was no white helmet Super Bowl champions until the Colts won. They beat Rex Grossman, so that doesn't really count.
That's a stat that I've never once thought about.
I was very serious.
He hated white helmets.
I had a whole white helmet thing where there was a wall where I put up all the teams with white helmets, and I would just bet against them, and it was a very successful theory for years and years. But yeah, so.
He also hates public bathrooms.
And a lot of other things, which we will get to.
I hate
which we will get to as part of, we will,
You don't eat mayonnaise either.
No white stuff.
No white stuff.
Yeah.
No mayonnaise.
No white stuff. No mayonnaise, no sour cream, no blue cheese, no
tartar sauce.
No.
Okay.
No ranch.
Nope. No white stuff.
Damn. So no white stuff, period.
Like
to eat.
Right. I mean, I like whipped cream and stuff.
What about yogurt?
Like a condiment.
What about sour cream?
Horrible.
No sour cream?
Horrible. Can't even be on the plate. I don't even want it in the restaurant. That's my problem with Javier's. I try to let them not have it in the restaurant.
You said no yogurt?
What?
No yogurt?
That's a little. I'm talking about like really more condiments, but I don't eat yogurt. But it's not as big of a like issue. Like vanilla ice cream is fine. I don't really love ice cream, but that doesn't count. I'm talking about like
when I first went to London, and the amount of people. First of all, they call fries chips. It fucked me up. But the second thing that fucked me up when they was taking French fries and putting it in mayonnaise.
It is infuriating.
Now I like mayonnaise, but fries and mayonnaise is crazy.
It should.
That should be banned from the planet.
It's an arrestable offense.
I think
like there are certain things that like should have jail time. I think that falls.
I actually feel 180 degrees differently.
I believe that.
When I lived in Amsterdam, they do the same thing, but the mayonnaise isn't like Miracle Whip. It's like a different type of mayonnaise, got a different sort of accent to it, and it tastes fire.
So it doesn't have mayonnaise in it?
It's mayonnaise, but it's like healthy mayonnaise.
But what is it called?
It's called mayonnaise.
Okay, that's a problem.
Okay, well,
but is it like completely different? Like football and soccer?
I know you guys understand all the garbage we put in our food that they don't put in our food other places.
What I'm saying to you,
Heineken don't even taste the same.
What I'm saying to you is just the fact that I'm dipping my French fries in that. I don't care where they make it. Amsterdam, Thailand, Pakistan, wherever you want to go. Mexico.
That's the rapper in him right there.
Wherever you want to be. A French fry should never be dipped in mayonnaise.
It's infuriating.
Ever.
Fascinating. It's amazing.
Ever.
Give it a shot. You'll be taller.
No, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I know we ranted on, but it's not. I can't believe you.
It's great.
Mayonnaise in a fry?
Fantastic.
But you don't eat watermelon. You got a problem. Your palate's all fucked up.
I know what
You
I
don't
like.
eat watermelon.
I know what I like.
You don't eat watermelon.
Watermelon is awful. The texture's terrible. The flavor's great, but the fruit, I don't need it.
Texture of what?
texture's
of
not
goodness?
The melon texture is supposed to taste
I
terrible.
disagree, and I hate certain textures.
Every
I
time
like
I go to
watermelon.
his,
It's awful.
every time there's an event at his house, Mom got a big plate of watermelon.
Yeah, bowls.
For the boy. She know the boy coming up. I need the melon. You understand me? You walking in the joint like, ugh, don't want the melon.
I don't even touch
You're
it.
not
no.
even representing us.
I'll represent the chicken side.
No. You not liking watermelon. That's like an Hispanic man not liking beans.
I'm pretty sure he's a fascinating person too. He's an amazing person. That Hispanic
Zay,
man
do
who
you
don't
like
like
beans?
beans is amazing.
Exactly, you like beans. What's a white food?
A white food?
I
Mayonnaise.
mean, black people is chicken. No, it's no. How you go? Y'all, you
Casserole.
black? We ask a white. What's a white food? You don't. You're not. No, let's get him. Cause you gonna say some shit that's not what white. You don't represent white folks. You don't.
I was like, I don't know what a white food is.
Exactly. You don't represent them. Your
I
mom
don't
got
know what that
watermelon and
means.
shit at the shit. Y'all got some other shit going on. Tell me the white foods.
Carrots.
It's not fucking white.
White boy just eating little carrots. That's like as white as it gets, bro.
Dog, I'm saying like how black people, we got chicken and watermelon. What's something, cause Dave Chappelle said grape juice.
I'm going to go with turkey sandwiches. Lots of mayonnaise. You dip it in ranch, lettuce, onion, very vanilla. Just the most regular sandwich that you
this
could
what
think
did-
of.
A sandwich with mayonnaise dipped in ranch, so both at the same time?
That's disgusting. He should kill
I want to
himself.
go home. I literally want to go home.
That's disgusting.
That's just-
nasty.
2 white condiments on a turkey
That
sandwich.
just sounds like you just started saying words. Like, I don't believe that.
So what he's saying is white food is anything white put together. So he want to put mayonnaise ranch on white bread with some turkey's technically not white, but I guess it's closer to the color. If you're gonna
It's
get
whitish.
with some white cheese, and then that's a white sandwich. That is awful.
I'm overwhelmed.
Aaron,
I don't
you're
even
not
know. I've
representing
never heard
white
of that in
folks
my
well.
whole life.
Look, dude.
I'm going to the white council to get you kicked out of the white. We're
Me
gonna
and my
get you
white
about.
boy's going to go eat some carrots, dip them in ranch, bro, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. I was gonna say Chick-fil-A. I think that's pretty white.
I think white people created the charcuterie board.
Just cheese.
Charcuterie board?
Charcuterie from white people did. That's not no. Didn't no black man be like, you know what? We gonna call this the charcuterie board.
I mean, I gotta
that's some
give
shit. That's
my
some
wife's
shit.
credit. Audrey makes an incredible. I mean, she cooks a lot of
And
things.
she's a white
incredibly, but
lady,
She
so
makes
what I'm
great
saying-
charcuterie board.
Black people charcuterie board be all fucked up. We got like barbecue and shit on our shit. We don't do.
That sounds better already.
I think
but
so.
that's not what it
But
is.
that's not what it is. It's
That's
supposed
just a
to be
board with food on it. Like,
Yeah.
I like you could.
That's
which
what I'm
is
saying.
fine.
They be
but
having
that's just not what
charcuterie
it
party.
is.
That's so them parties with charcuterie boards and people they got pizza and shit on. That's not a charcuterie board. Charcuterie board is crackers, cheese, olives, this fancy jelly, and not no Velveeta cheese either. Like real.
No. Like all the different ones.
The
that, like,
real-
that
the
they
real
try to get, that they
bullshit
give you
cheese,
on- Yeah, that they give you on
expensive
in the first class lounge at Delta, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
Absolutely.
I just look at it and I want to throw it out there.
White
Like that.
people, y'all got that, and I salute you for that because I like a great charcuterie. As I've got my well-to-do-ness, I like going and seeing. Oh, look at the grape and the cracker.
It just feels rich.
the flavors.
That's what it is?
The flavors.
You don't care about that.
Yeah, but you go, because our idea. I'm just saying, as black folk, we get them little meatballs, put the sticks in them, and put it on a hors d'oeuvre. That's
That's
not
an
a,
hors d'oeuvre tray, though.
That's not a charcuterie board. So white people, I'm giving y'all that. Y'all did that. Shout out to the white folks with the charcuterie board. Shout out to my brothers.
You're an idiot.
Third verse.
We're big sports fans over here at the Third Verse Podcast. I'm a diehard basketball fan, and this is probably second most prolific game in NBA history. Just took place recently. Bam from the Miami Heat put up 83 points on the Washington Wizards, and I think this is amazing. You know how hard it is to put up 83 points anywhere in general? There's a lot of people out here who've been trying to give him criticism, saying he didn't take the type of shots they like, or the defense didn't play the type of defense they like when they're sitting at home on their couch watching. Right. My man put up 83 points. When Kobe put up 81 points, I did this, right? I grew up playing basketball. When Kobe put up 81 points, I went online, I printed out his shot chart. I went to the gym by myself and was like, yo, I wonder if I could hit Kobe's 81-point game from the shot chart with the same percentage or better. I couldn't do it. Now, in a gym by myself, and I could hoop, that let me know how difficult it really is to do this kind of thing. Bam put up 83 points in the NBA and dedicated to his grandmother, because that's the age she was when she passed away at age 83. There's not many stories in sports more beautiful than that, in my opinion. Where you guys at?
I mean, okay. It is an incredible achievement no matter what. Scoring 83 points is insane. Like, that's just, it's obviously only happened, Kobe scored 81, so I guess Wilt Chamberlain scored 100. Okay, he's the second guy ever to score 83 points in a game. My issue is just with the end of the game. Like, the first quarter was absolutely incredible. I mean, let me backtrack a little. My issue is with overall, it's not even really with Bam Adebayo. He's an incredible basketball player, and he had an incredible night. But my issue is with the NBA. I don't think there is a worse product in men's sports. I don't want to do men's versus women's. In men's sports than regular season NBA basketball. It is literally a haves and have-nots society. There are like 10 to 12 teams that actively try to lose every night from the beginning, pretty much the beginning of the season. Like, you knew, 12 teams automatically qualify for the playoffs, 8 teams for the play-in, 10 don't make it at all. You pretty much know what those 10 teams are 2 weeks into the season. And they're all chasing lottery picks. They're all trying to lose. So you have a team actively trying to lose a basketball game. On the other side, you have a guy that had an incredible start. I mean, the first quarter was nuts. Scored like 30-something points. So obviously it got him on a roll to try to have a historic night. Continued to play well, got through to the third quarter. Once it got to the fourth quarter and he had all those points, he had 70, I think, or 69, 70, whatever he had. I understand wanting to go for it. I understand wanting to break 8, wanting to go for it. I understand that then the other team has something to play for to try to stop you from going for it. But when it stops being actual basketball, it kind of takes away from the record. The fact that, they were automatically fouling on the inbounds pass up 30 with 4 minutes left. They were intentionally missing free throws to try to get the ball back. That's not, that kind of takes a little bit away from it to me, because that's not happening in the flow of a real basketball game. The fact that he stayed in up 30, I'm not that mad at that, because he was trying to break a record. The fans liked it. All that shit is cool. But once it gets to a point of this wouldn't happen in any other game unless this was happening. If you hacked a guy up 40 with 4 minutes left over and over and over again, if that wasn't happening, it would be like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in the history of the world. It's not basketball. So when it comes to that, and he's they're quadruple teaming him and he's throwing the ball up in the air, it just got silly. So you're comparing it to breaking Kobe Bryant's 81 when the game was close. It was a competitive game for most of it. And I know Kobe takes some bad shots, he does. That 60-point game Kobe Bryant had obviously was him just taking as many shots as in his last game. But I think that's kind of acknowledged. Nobody says, wow, he had a really efficient last game. He took 50 shots. It was just a celebration of his career, and everybody was happy about it. This one kind of felt really over-aggressively, I think, it was a little overdone. But once those last few minutes came, and they really started doing the hack-a-shack and the intentionally missing offensive free throws, things that would never happen except to chase a record, kind of makes it a little bit hollow to me. But it was still incredible. Bam Adebayo is an incredible basketball player. Happy for him. But that's my thought on it. Go ahead, Krosif. Tell me why I'm crazy.
This guy here poops on everything great. You know what I'm saying? 20 years from now, nobody's going to be talking about the shit you're talking about. All they're going to say is Bam had 83 points. And those people were doing that because Bam has sacrificed his entire career to be a two-way center. Bam could be probably one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. But he plays defense so well that in order to win in Miami, he plays the right way for them to win, right? Now, on this night, because Miami, we know they're not going to win the championship, Bam got hot. And so this guy who's sacrificed so much for the team and so much for the organization, you know what? We're going to do this for him. So fucking what? We missed some layups and got fouls and do some shit so he can score more points, so he can have the record, so his family could appreciate the fact that he scored 83 points. Old fucking stick up in the butt over here is mad. Yes,
I'm not mad.
No, I'm saying you got a problem with it. What I'm saying to you is he got his shit off. I bet you if Kawhi Leonard did that, you'd be over here fucking kissing ass and loving
He would
it.
never, but he would never do that.
I'm just saying, if that was Kawhi Leonard on some 81, 80,
He would
that's
never
your
stay in the
man's.
game.
That's your
But
man.
he would never stay in the game.
That's your man's. If that was your man, your dog,
I don't know.
you would fuck with that.
I don't know.
If it had a
No.
jersey on of somebody from your team, you would like it. But because you don't give a fuck about the Miami Heat, you think they're terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's not your squad. They had the Knicks,
But-
in Miami didn't really.
No. But I like Bam. Bam's helped me win a fantasy basketball championship. I have nothing against Bam Adebayo. I'm like that has
So
no.
let him have his moment.
But so you don't
Wilt
think
Chamberlain, they did the same
You don't
bullshit.
you watch
Justin,
that?
the historian, will tell you he has the facts.
Let the record show.
Yeah, pull it up, Justin. Justin did it for me. Go ahead, let him know.
This is actually a source who played in that game and what they talked about the Wilt Chamberlain game. Take a listen.
Held my position, and Willie Smith had called me for a foul, and I said, Willie, I'm allowed a position, and I said, why don't you give the guy 100 points? Well, I'll go home.
145 to 126. Darryl Imhoff fouled him. He has 83.
And the game took on, Daryl would call it a farce.
Farce. My word is a farce. It was a farce of a game. Elgin Bader scored 60 points against us in the guard. I mean, that was a legitimate, great performance. But it wasn't done the way that one was done. And that's what makes that a farce. I don't see it as one of the great games ever, and I think the 100-point game is totally out of context.
This is where
All of the big scoring games have this argument.
Yes,
They
all do.
They
I'm
all have
just
the same
saying,
argument.
every
So it's
other-
so when does a game count? Like does David Robinson's 75-point game count because when he put up 75 the last game of the season when he was trying to win the scoring title?
No,
against
that
Shaq?
was brutal too, I think. But I mean, is what it is. I mean, but everybody kind of acknowledges that is what I'm saying. Like they just, because we don't really talk about it. We go like, oh yeah, because it was the last, and like he needed 68. Like obviously that was, if you need like 60 to break the record and it happens and you've never done it before, obviously there.
See,
What I would do, if I was, because this is how I feel about the NBA. I think the Kings and Wizards should play the two players that everybody gives the most crap to. I think is Trae Young and Russell Westbrook. That's who I think. I think they should just set it up and have them both score 102 points. Just have them go up and down the court because nobody cares in the NBA anyway. Have them all, like in the regular season, and these two teams are trying to lose. So then they both have the record, and then we don't have to talk about it anymore. And then everybody can talk about Russell Westbrook and Trae Young because they're both incredible basketball players. Russell Westbrook's a definite Hall of Famer. Trae Young's probably on his way. And make them co-hold the scoring record and then see how everybody feels about it. That's my thought. Bam Adebayo had an incredible game. Just those last couple minutes of the
Poo platter, man, hating on
the
Bam.
last couple minutes was brutal.
Bam is like the hardest person to hate on. He's
I don't
humble.
hate on him. Like,
he
I'm not
plays
hating.
defense. He plays sports
Yeah,
the right
he's
way.
great. He's great. That's not my point.
He beat
I never
Kobe's
said-
record.
I never said he wasn't great.
His girl is 6'5", 6'4".
And holds the
They
WNBA
about to
scoring
have
record.
an 8-foot baby. They
And
about
he-
to have a Wimby.
And she holds the WNBA scoring record.
Come on, dog. You love
It's
it.
it's an awesome story.
Cool.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Straight
like,
haterade.
you're still fouling like intentionally up 30 with 4 minutes left. It's crazy.
That is the standard for that class of output.
There was none of that in the 81-point game. There just wasn't. I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm just saying there
Dog,
wasn't.
the whole game plan was
game.
that.
Thank you.
What do you mean? They were losing.
Dog. Okay,
It
so
was competitive.
no one else shoots, and then he took 54
He's the only guy
shots.
shooting.
That's not real
That
basketball.
was like a whole month of him. He was the only guy shooting.
Yeah.
And then people said he shot too much, and he had to
No.
beat.
'Cause
And
if
then he
you
held
remember-
a protest and win a whole game without shooting.
No, but if you remember, 2 weeks before that,
He was the only guy shooting again when he had 60 and 3/4.
and they were blowing him out, so he didn't come back in the game because he said it was stupid for him to come back in the game. Just to be fair, he never came back in the fourth quarter.
He wasn't
'cause they were
stupid
up
when he
20.
took them 50-some shots
Right.
to get 81
But,
points.
but the game was still happening.
He
So-
still,
and they
you know why?
won.
You know why the game was close? Because he took 50-some shots. They probably would have done better if he didn't take that many shots. God rest your soul,
not-
Kobe. Shout out
not-
to you.
I'm
I
not
don't want no
arguing-
problem
that-
from the Kobe
I'm
haters.
just saying there was no.
I don't want no problem.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying
Kobe
there was
lovers,
no
excuse me.
moments in the game where the game stopped being a normal basketball game. They
Bam
didn't
game
foul
was
guys
normal.
for.
What? That was normal.
So it's never happened in the history of basketball before.
No, it
but
did
that
happen.
makes
Will
it normal.
Chamberlain did it.
We don't know it. That's one guy saying
Oh,
it. You
boy
can't
just
see
said it.
Have you ever seen
just
it
said
before?
it.
Have you
He
ever
says
seen
a farce.
I ain't
Have
seen.
you
Hey, guess
ever
what?
seen it?
I ain't seen Santa Claus or White Jesus. We believe in both.
How
of
many
them.
basketball games?
I
have
don't
you
believe in
watched?
white Jesus.
I don't believe. I'm just
How
saying.
many basketball games have you seen?
A
in your
lot
life?
of them.
How many times have you seen that? Ever. Ever. Up 30. Hack-a-Shack. How many times?
I seen Hack-a-Shack too.
What?
I said
But
Hack-a-Shack.
that was in a competitive game to try to get the ball back. Not up 30.
I've seen people miss free throws to try to get the ball back all the time.
Never.
Austin Reeves just
In a
did it the
blowout?
other night.
Yeah, to tie the game.
But he
Because
tried to
they
get the
had
ball back.
No. That is the dumbest. Every time you think you're winning an argument, you say the dumbest shit ever to lose. You're comparing a guy down 2 with 1 second left that needed to miss to tie the game to up 30, missing on. Like, that makes no sense. I mean, anytime, you should never, Justin, you should never be on his side of an argument. He loses arguments against himself. Like, it's like, this is so, you're so infuriating. Like, I can't.
Third Thursday.
Hollywood's biggest night was this past Sunday. Of course, we're talking about the Oscars. The #1 movie everybody wanted to see, take home a whole bunch of awards, Sinners, broke the record for the most nominations in Oscar history with 16. Ended up taking home 4 awards. Michael B. Jordan won the Best Actor Award, which is crazy. Congratulations. Ryan Coogler took home Best Original Screenplay, which ain't no joke.
Right.
Congratulations, Ryan Coogler. My man Ludwig Göransson won Best Score again. Ludwig might be the GOAT. One second applause. And Akawal Durald won Best Cinematography with Sinners as well. So congratulations, man.
First woman to ever win that award.
A woman of color.
Woman, period.
Okay.
That's why she had all the women stand up. She's the first woman to ever win that award, which is crazy.
That's amazing.
Yep. So shout out to her. That was amazing for her to win. And Michael B. Jordan, Mike, Justin, and how we met originally. We play. It's a basketball league. Not league. I wouldn't call it a league.
It's like a run.
It's a run.
Yeah.
The Wolf Pack is what they call it. I didn't come up with the name, so do not assassinate me in the comments. But so that's how we would go play. And Sterling Stilo would come play, and Sterling's best friend is Michael B. Jordan. So Michael B. Jordan would come. He's not a really good basketball player. Let's just say that. That's why he was boxing, to get his cardio, because the guy moves awkwardly. You can ask. He's not a good basketball player.
He's in good shape. He's
in good shape.
His conditioning is great.
His condition is great, but you know that one dude that you just like, he don't know how to play. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to him. He's a great actor, terrible basketball player, great boxer. He probably do a lot of things good, but basketball's not one of them. And he would come play basketball with Justin and I, and it was so funny because the group chat went off, and we was all like congratulating him. And really good guy. I'm glad he came a long ways for real.
Yeah.
You know, I never, when he was playing basketball, I never would have thought, he's gonna win an Oscar one day. Just not. He just doesn't look like a nigga that was gonna win an Oscar.
he actually did to me though. You know,
you thought he was gonna win an Oscar?
I thought he was, because Fruitvale Station was really impactful. Like, just, I'm not talking about to everybody, but to me personally, the gravity that he was able to make me feel through the screen for how he portrayed that character, like, to me felt like something that he could take to another level if he just kept going. Like, to me, I always felt like he was probably going to be one of the next ones to get an award this big.
Maybe because the way he was moving on the court.
It all goes back to that. Like,
maybe the way he was moving on the court, like I'm like, that awkward movement can never win an Oscar. The way he shoots the ball.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's usually how it correlates. So that makes sense.
They were like, when they was deciding if he was gonna win an Oscar, they was like, let's look at his basketball footage.
Well, I'm saying, I think there legitimately is something to that though, because Woody Harrelson is a top 3 actor of all time to me. And largely because he could play all the roles. He could play a psychopath, he could play a serial killer, he could play a president, he could play an alcoholic, and he could play a basketball player.
Like Billy Ho.
Billy Hoyle. Yeah. That was crazy. Like, when White Man Can't Jump works because he actually looks like he can play. Yeah. Whereas Love and Basketball doesn't work because nobody believes Omar Epps. Omar Epps is a great track star. He could play a fullback, or he could play like
terrible
basketball player. Sanaa Lathan carries that. She looked like she could hoop.
She looked like she could hoop.
So I see what you're saying. Michael B. Jordan.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if you think
Stilo can play.
But Denzel on he got game. He looked like he hooped enough.
He could hoop.
He looked like an old hooper from the 90s. He looked like a hooper from the 70s.
He looked like he could hoop.
Yeah.
When I seen Michael B. Jordan playing basketball, I'm like, this guy's never winning an Oscar.
I'm just saying, if you go through,
I'm like, this guy.
but if you go
like,
through all the,
I'm like, yo, and like, yo, when I seen him, I'm like, hell no. I think I might have told Stilo, I'm like, hey, bruh, tell him forget the Oscar shit. He can't shoot a ball. So
that's what you thought? You're watching basketball.
I'm looking at him like, damn, he ain't gonna get the award, bro. So when I seen him win, I'm like, damn, he beat the odds, bro. Fuck all coming up poor. The fact that he can't hoop, because everybody that won, Jamie Foxx, he look like he
Will Smith,
Forrest Whitaker will back you down.
Denzel,
Will Smith will smack a nigga.
Right.
He gonna fight. He like the intimidator out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a pretty good hoop team back there.
I bet
when they had them all back, all the dudes, and Halle Berry look like she can do her little thing.
I bet you Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, you know he can shoot the three.
I'm sure he messed around and got triple double.
You know Sidney Poitier can shoot the three.
Insane.
I'm telling you, Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if he got better. Stilo might have helped him. You know what I'm saying? Stilo brother can hoop. They might have took him out back like, yo. I think Stilo got a basketball court at his house. I think they probably took him out back like, yo.
He won the Oscar for Sinners because he got better at basketball.
That's probably what happened.
That makes sense.
Because when me and Justin was hooping with him, dog.
If you look at the correlation,
I'm just saying, hey,
Stat Quo 101.
I can tell you this. Y'all watch a lot of shows. Ain't nobody gonna do this tape. Nobody got this tape. Only on third.
I agree.
You only gonna get this here. Cause me and Justin seen him play basketball and the shit looked terrible. That's probably why he can't keep a relationship. He probably got basketball footage around. Them bitches be looking like,
oh my God, this is incredible.
He can't hoop. He can box. He'll beat your ass though. He can definitely box. He beat the shit out of you. Don't run up on Mike talking shit about his game. He gonna bust your shit because he can box. But but he can't hoop. I wonder can Megan Good do hoop? He look like he can't hoop either.
No,
that's why they got his ass up out of there.
Yeah,
remember he was doing the Q dance.
That's part of the problem. I don't think he can hoop.
He can't hoop. You gotta just get a basketball and dribble it.
If you really look at it though, all the black people who won Best Male Actor,
they look like they can hoop.
Look like they can hoop.
Forrest Whitaker can ball. Dog.
That's what makes me feel like Michael B. Jordan probably did get better at basketball.
He got better, dog. He got a ball out back. He was hooping like, hold on. Oh, if you can't even do that and it look right, like you see me, it look like I can do that. Justin do that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's pretty right there. It's pretty.
But I'm telling you, I played basketball with DJ. Me and him, we have a battle on who's the most unathletic person out there. And because he's white, it's expected from him. But me, it's really not expected. The one time I jumped, DJ slammed me to the ground. We played basketball.
You didn't really jump, but yeah.
Well, as high as I get off the ground, DJ undercut me and slammed me to the ground. It was so loud.
That did happen.
That happened. But my point here is DJ actually can shoot anything. Like he can shoot the ball. But Michael B. Jordan couldn't do anything out there. Like it was like literally like, oh, whoa, yeah. Like he had never played the game. No disrespect, Mike, because I know you can fight and all that, but still don't know. This ain't shitting on you. I hope I ain't taking it as a diss, because we're not dissing. We love Mike.
It sounds like
definitely not dissing.
It definitely sounds like a compliment.
I'm saying I think he got better.
We contextualize it.
I'm just saying when I seen him play basketball, I was like, this nigga's never gonna win an Oscar because he can't hoop. Hooping got everything to do with it.
Well, like you said, Michael B. Jordan beat the odds.
And his name, how you can't hoop?
And your name Mike Jordan. Michael Jordan. I knew. I was like, why are we saying that?
His name is Michael Jordan. They put the B in there, but let's just keep it real. Nobody says Stanley B. Benton or Stat Quo. Stat Quo. His name's Michael Jordan. He's supposed to be able to hoop. You think his parents gave him that name just out of fucking luck?
Someone said in 20 years there's going to be an Oscar winner named LeBron B. James.
We're
gonna have a crazy debate.
You think his parents gave him that name on like just randomly? Let's just call him Michael Jordan. It was because of the bald head man. It's because of the bald head man. Yeah, just true. Out of right. You supposed to. Dog, my name's Irvin Johnson. I mean, EJ can't hoop. He can do all kind of other stuff according to what he say. He can date. What
This
he
is
say?
going
What-
left.
What did he
Wait,
just?
is this your rant? You go-
No. I'm not. No, this is not a rant. I'm just saying he
No,
just.
I wasn't sure if this was a top. I thought we had this as a subject topic. So we about to go
What
into
Justin
that.
is doing is avoiding editing.
Added avoidance.
that was called editing avoidance because he doesn't want me to
I
say
thought you said
that.
you have a whole other section you wanted to focus on. This was good. We don't need to muddy the waters. We don't need to get the Magics and the Michaels all in the mix again.
If we was live, then he wouldn't be able to do this. We're gonna be live on y'all.
Well, on my behalf, I just want to congratulate them because I had the pleasure to working with Ryan to an extent, but Ludwig and Michael and Stilo because Mike Will did the soundtrack to Creed 2. So we got to be around them and everything, and they're all just to watch them continue to grow and have this kind of success is kind of
Did you see him play basketball?
no.
Yeah, see.
No. I should have asked.
Michael Jordan.
I didn't think about that. I'll ask next time.
I'm sure he can
I've seen
hoop
him
now.
bowl.
I'm sure he can.
I've seen them bowl.
You can't have a name like Michael Jordan not be able to play basketball.
I was waiting for you to make that correlation. You went crazy.
Tiger
forever.
Woods,
waited.
you can't play golf?
Tiger Woods, you can't play golf.
Let's talk about it. Tiger Woods? Oh, this is my son Tiger. Tiger what? Tiger Woods. Can he play golf? No. The fuck you call him Tiger Woods for? Call him something else. Call him Dale Earnhardt. Call him some Tiger Johnson, not Tiger Woods. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Lion Woods.
Yeah, Maya Woods. Oh, he could be anything. He could have been any kind of Jordan. Zachary Jordan, Justin Jordan, Jamal Jordan, Michael. Oh, dog. A layup mandatory. You got to have a layup package at least. Slide your feet, Mike. So now I'm sure he can hoop now. That's why he won the Oscars. That's what it was.
Shout out to Sinners. Everybody worked on that.
Crew
The
it up,
production. Everybody
crew
at
it
the
up.
Oscars.
Thursday.
If you missed it, Jack Harlow has been getting destroyed this week. My man dropped a new album called Monica, and it's an R&B album. And he was dressing like this. Okay. Now, homie clearly has a brand change he is going through right now. Maybe some other things too. But it was more than just the stylistic choices, this genre switch, and the De La Soul outfit that he is wearing. He also went on Popcast on the New York Times with John Caramonica and this other guy. And they asked him about this, and listen to what he said.
You didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into black.
Yeah.
We're going to hear that one more time. I'm not sure if everybody heard that in the back. Not everybody heard it in the back.
You arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
music.
Yeah.
Was that conscious? Was that a little twist?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Because you like pushing that boundary?
I think I love black music. And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found.
That's Jack Harlow explaining how he got blacker. The album is called Monica, my nigga. What you guys think?
I'm gonna go last.
Oh man.
You want to go ahead?
No, I'll go. I mean, like I don't know. All of that, a whole part of that interview is ridiculous. Just the way the interviewer talked about other white rappers and how they like to get whiter and all. Just everything about it was kind of just.
The interviewer set him up.
Yeah, it was definitely felt, and I think he got a little like the way he said "I got blacker" was just. I think he like shorted his own sentence of what he really, I hope, really wanted to say, like in the music, what he tried to explain. But I don't know. The whole thing is a little ridiculous to me, and it just kind of like feels like obviously you're going to get people like us to do this, so maybe that's part of the plan. Because I feel like this was an obvious reaction for everybody to have that kind of like. Man, that's like everything about it is just feels so like, okay, that's what we're doing, then let's do it. Like, I mean, go to be you, Stat.
Okay, I want to explain some history here, some context. I worked with Cole Bennett. Some years ago, we was doing a video. Cole was shooting a video for this artist called The Holiday. On our way out there, Cole had been corresponding with this artist named Jack Harlow. I was familiar with him because Jack Harlow came up under Drama and Don Cannon. Shout out to them. They're from Atlanta. They did my first mixtape. Anyway, he sent a song over. It was like a freestyle, and it was only a minute short. It was only a minute long. Cole was like, I think I want to shoot this. and the song was popping, but it didn't have a hook. So the first thing he said, "What's popping? Brand new kids on Hopton." I told Cole Bennett that day, like, hey, he should take the front part and make it the hook, and then y'all shoot that because it just needs to be a hook. Because Cole was one of the first people, I think, to be shooting these short versions of songs, which made them more streamable because they were very short. I'm not saying he invented it, but I know a lot of songs he was doing like that. And I told him, like, hey, tell that what's popping part should be the chorus. He told Jack Harlow that subsequently Jack Harlow became one of the biggest artists in the world. I'm mentioning this story because Jack Harlow for years thought I hated him.
Wait, you wrote for Jack Harlow?
I did not write anything. I didn't write anything. I just suggested that the front part of his verse be the hook. And Cole Bennett told him that, and he made that change. And that subsequently became a smash record, right? Massive song, right? This is where Jack Harlow for years thought I hated him because during the negotiation, I felt Cole should be compensated differently for the video, right? I'm fighting for my client to get more money for a video. They told them that it was me pushing because I asked for the number. But I asked for the number that he should get because I know what his record label and his team were going to make off of this. It broke him. We wouldn't know him without that song, right? So the next time I seen him was on the BET. Me and Cole went to the BET Awards, and I seen Jack Harlow, and he was like, we introduced you. I said, "Oh, you're Stat." You know. They felt the way about me because I was trying to get my client more money, and they were trying to rip him off. I'm just being honest. Fuck it, drama. I love y'all, but that's what it is. Somebody gonna lose in the negotiation. You know what I'm saying? I asked for a crazy number because I know how much money Atlanta made off that song, right? And my guy didn't shoot the remix. But I ain't gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let that ride. Y'all ain't because I know they got a good relationship because I ain't trying to stir no feathers. But the reason I brought that up is because I have nothing personal against him when I give my take here. I like Jack Harlow. I think he's a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to put that out there because if I just went into my take, then he would think that I hated him. When he has no idea, hey, my guy, I was the one that suggested the thing that you wrote in the beginning should be the chorus, which made you be one of the biggest artists in the world. I played a part in that. I did. You think Cole just told you, but I told Cole. So this is a fact because there was other people we were in my Sprinter. I have the footage of us sitting in the car. Rest in peace to Rambo. That's the dog that was in the truck with us, my bulldog. Anyway, I think as terrible as the press that he's getting, I believe he's getting more press off this than he would have gotten had he put out a rap album. I think in hip hop right now, just in general, there's very few guys that are just straight making rap records that are cutting through. Don Toliver's Body Song, it's more a melodic thing that he's doing. So what Jack is trying to do is tap into that melodic side of what he's doing. But I think doing that interview and then the artwork, subsequently releasing that artwork, has made him look a certain type of way to our community, and we are eviscerating him. We are ripping him a new one. He's being destroyed. Lint condition is crazy.
Lint condition is crazy.
Like White Thought. But I'm gonna say, as bad as it may seem, I'm talking directly to you, Jack Harlow. It's actually a good thing because people are talking about you that probably wouldn't have said anything about you if you just would have released a rap album. So as bad as it may seem, and you think people are making fun of you, I'm gonna give you some advice again that you didn't know that you might not want to take, but you should take it because you took the hook advice that Cole gave you and you're Jack Harlow. So let me give you some other advice from a guy who I feel like played a little role. Of course, Drama and them did what they did, but I played a little role in helping, right? There's some advice you should do. Embrace it. You should take all those nicknames. You should do that photo shoot. You should film yourself doing it, and you should make fun of yourself. People will admire you for that. What made Eminem dope in 8 Mile is because when he went into the battle, he took all the ammo away because he said all the things about himself. if you do that now and make fun of your shit, not only will it go away, but it will extend the run that you're trying to have, and it will make people go and listen to that music. Because as DJ will tell you, we all know, all we need to do is be compelled to go listen to it. Once we listen to it, you sold. So all these people talking about you, somebody's gonna be like, let me go listen to this album. That probably wouldn't have listened to it if you didn't do that. So you can make this work in your favor. And I don't mean to be long-winded, but that
will give you a chance, and then
Absolutely.
then the music has to stand up.
Absolutely.
And also the music is craptastic.
I
There's a
was
song
waiting.
called Lonesome.
I was waiting for just I was like, that's the problem with your point. I was like,
That's the problem.
That's why I was tilting. I was like, wait, I was just the segue. That was my alley-oop from here to here. I was like, I'm just the guy in the middle. But yeah.
We got Jack Harlow, the rapper, is already a sell. Like, you know, I think Jack Harlow he's talented to a degree. I think he's a competent rapper. I wouldn't rank him. I wouldn't rate him. But I don't think he's an embarrassment to microphones, right? But now he's moving into R&B. Okay, my man 2 years ago didn't know Brandy and Ray J were related. All right, he was on Hot 97, and they asked him if he knew a bunch of R&B songs. He knew some of them, a couple of them. And now he's De La Soul, okay? They're calling this man Neo-Nazi, okay? They have an album cover. It is him on Kendrick's album, but it's called Darn. Okay,
That's a great one.
This is
Darn is fire.
And that is what the music sounds like. There are so many better versions of the type of sound that he's going for, and that was what makes it look like he's kind of like it's a joke, like he's making a joke of it.
The cosplaying, is that what they say?
Yeah, it's almost like he's cosplaying. Because, like, you know, hip hop can be very accepting, probably too accepting in a lot of cases. But R&B ain't the same. And he can't sing. He legitimately can't sing. Go put on D'Angelo. Go put on Jill Scott. Go put on Donnell Goins. Go put on
Those sound like fair comparisons.
Go
for Jack
put on
Harlow.
any of these guys, and then put on Jack Harlow.
Why did he call it R&B? I don't think he should have did that.
Why did he call it Monica, Stat? It's called Monica.
What is Monica?
The album title is Monica.
No, but who is Monica?
My nigga.
Is that what it is?
I'm asking.
No,
It's a great question. It's a great question.
Not my nigga.
It's a great question.
Yo, see, what? So hold up, Jack. See, that's why I told that story. I don't like, listen, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm lying. I did listen to it. Man. Man.
It's bad, man.
I do like the production. I think the production sounds good. I just think he should probably lean into more of the effects to help him kind of carry him through. I understand what he was doing, but you definitely got to sell from me because I listened to it front to back. That's what I'm gonna say.
Go listen to John B. and then go listen to Jack Harlow.
Nah.
Okay, it's a huge difference.
No comparison.
John B. can actually sing.
But John B. can't rap as good as Jack Harlow either. He ain't trying.
He ain't make a rap album called Monica.
Monica. Is it my nigga? Why did you do that? That's fucked up.
That's not.
Are they doing that on the internet? Monica?
I haven't seen that, but like,
that's crazy.
Is that not what Monica? That's not a rhyme you guys have heard in your life. I feel like I've heard that.
I definitely heard Monica, my nigga.
I've heard that rhyme a lot.
But
in my
we
life.
didn't put it together right there. My nigga. Oh,
that's what it looked like.
Jack.
No, they're calling this man January 6th in Park.
January 6th in Park is.
That's wild.
They got one here called IRS 1.
Look, I saw one that's
good. I feel
HOA Youngboy.
HOA Youngboy is fire. I like that
one. I saw HOA Youngboy. It's crazy. Lean into it though, Jack. Like lean all the way into it. Like accept it and do your thing.
There's nothing better than January 6th in Park. That is too. Like,
they got Proud Boys to Men.
Oh man, this is brutal. Okay, they're really eviscerating him. All right.
Jack.
All right, but yeah, so
I don't dislike him that much to keep doing this.
I don't dislike him at all, but that's why. See, hold up. That's why I told that story because I think for a long time he thought I hated him because I was trying to get Cole more money. Because they were friends, he felt some type of way, but it had nothing to do with him. It had everything to do with Atlantic and the situation. I wasn't trying to take it like from Jack. Like give me a checkbook, Jack. I know he wasn't even seeing the lion's share of the money that was made from that thing. So that had nothing to do with him. But for years, it was I'm the bad guy. So I wanted to put that story out there that, like, listen, when you sent that freestyle over, I suggested, hey, yo, if you put that front part and make it the hook, that could be something. And it happened to change your life, brother. So I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but you heard it here on the third verse.
Well, Charlie Kirk Franklin's new album, Monica, is out now.
Charlie Kirk Franklin.
Let us know in the comment section what you think about it.
If
there's one song you should listen to, is Lonesome. I'm not mad at that song, Lonesome.
Charlie Kirk
If there's
Franklin.
two songs, this is not the album for you. Okay, there's one song.
If you want two songs,
yeah, if you want
This
two
is like-
songs,
all
say
those
the one
names
for
are
you.
like. Did you ever see Wheel of Fortune when they have before and after, where like the middle word is combined on both, so it's like a before and after?
Charlie
Kinda-
Kirk Franklin
Charlie
is
Kirk
crazy.
Franklin.
The third verse.
So this is segments where me and DJ get to rant, and he's going first. We don't have a name for it, and we're introducing it. We're being like Justin, so we're doing that. Justin's sitting back watching us. We taking over.
I just had my rant
Exactly.
That was yours. All right. Well, so this is
at Uncommon.
this might be a little out of left field for everybody, but you know, you're getting to know me, so it works. I have a bunch of quirks, to say the least, and one of them is how I travel. And when I travel, which I have to do a lot for work and for other things, one of my biggest pet peeves is I cannot stay at hotels that have shower curtains. It is like the worst thing that could ever, like I think about shower curtains and how they don't get cleaned and how like just dirty that concept is overall. And it is just the worst to me. It's like the end of the world. Like it's like a running joke. Anybody like with me in my life, anybody who stays at a hotel with shower curtain, I get a picture, I get a video, I get like it's kind of become synonymous with everything. So with me, so I have this whole thing. I have a person at Hyatt, I have a person at Hilton. I call ahead. I make sure, because sometimes you got to go to cities where I don't know where the hell I am, and you have to find, and I have to chase all these hotels that have to find one with a glass door. I'm sure they're not super clean either, but at least I can open and close it. It's glass. It's not like waving against me. It's just, okay, it's cool. So I can handle it. I'm like, glass showers, I can handle it. I recently got a hotel. I called. And they said they had a glass shower. Great. I get to the hotel. It was not a glass door. It was a fucking glass panel, and the rest of the shower is just open. Like it's just, there's a glass panel and the whole fucking thing is open. So I found out it's called a walk-in shower. So ChatGPT helped me out there. I literally looked at it and I called downstairs and I was like, what the fuck happened? They didn't finish the bathroom. Like, what the fuck is this? And they go, no, that's the shower design. And I said, it's not finished. It's not a fucking design. It's like the water goes everywhere. What the hell do you do? And they said, well, what do you mean? Like, you know, like you just take a shower. I go, okay, first of all, it's fucking cold. It's not closed. So the air comes in from it. Like it doesn't keep the heat. Second of all, you do the water and it goes fucking everywhere, all over the shower. There's no place to close the water. The showers, everything's fucking flooded. Like, so, and I look it up and it says it's European. I was like, this shit is not European. First of all, the hotel I was in where it happened was in fucking Oakland. It couldn't be any less European than Oakland. What definitely happened was some idiot was making the hotel and ran out of glass. That's the only thing that's possible. He ran out of glass and he didn't finish the shower. And when they left, somebody walked in and thought it looked cool and said, oh my God, this is a new idea. And they ran with it. There is no fucking way in hell that this thing makes sense in any way, shape, or form. I literally looked online. How do you functionally use this and not have it be a disaster? And it literally says the 3 pieces of advice they give you is lower the water pressure so the water doesn't go everywhere. Aim the shower head at the wall so the water doesn't go out, which means away from you, which is a really effective shower technique, I guess. And 3, put a bunch of towels on the floor so the water doesn't get everywhere. So literally it just tells you why it doesn't work. Like, it is literally the most insane thing that there are showers and it is now considered what people do. Obviously, they were trying to be cheap and there's less to clean if there's less glass. Like, I get that concept. And they said that they made bathrooms that it weren't big enough for the door to open. So they just couldn't put a door. But it is legitimately the stupidest, most insane thing I've ever seen, that there is a shower that doesn't keep the water in, that just floods the bathroom. And that is, European style. And I cannot believe that actually exists. And I cannot believe people are so stupid. And now I have a second question I have to ask. Like when I call ahead, like, by the way, do you guys have doors? Or does the water just go everywhere? Because that's cool now.
I think that's actually stupid.
I
agree with you.
Yeah.
I want to disagree with you, but I've been in those. I don't understand.
I don't like who.
And then there's water everywhere.
Everywhere. And their advice to have it
aim
is,
it to the wall. The
is have
wall's not
less
taking a
water
shower.
And aim it at the wall and
wall's
put
not
towels
shower.
down to stop the water from going.
But not to be somber, not to ruin your mood. But that and the pallbearer thing is right up there next to each other. Paul, the same thing. I think Paul carrying a casket is stupid. So we gotta break our back. Not only are we suffering because our friend died, we gotta. It's me and 5 other people have to carry this heavy ass casket, and that's how we honor them. That's some dumb shit. So that's up there with the shower thing. That's like number 2. I'm just saying it's dumb as fuck.
I don't consider them the same. I think you always manage to out stupid any conversation. But
I'm just saying it's the same shit. I agree with you.
I feel like it is not the same shit.
It's the same. This is stupid.
No, like I think my next rant is just going to be you. But I mean, like, I can't I just can't like the carrying the casket thing is supposed to be an honor for the people closest and to like
taking the shower is supposed to be taking a shower.
I agree. That shit is insane. They literally, the whole purpose of a shower is that's where the water goes.
I'm honoring them. I'm crying my eyes out. I'm carrying a heavy ass casket with a body on the back. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing that? That's how I'm honoring them? This shit's heavy as fuck. The other people carrying them, not as strong as me, so I'm carrying more of the weight. This is about to fall on me. The pressure of it falling. I'm crying my eyes out. Whoever's dying, they died. They're inside of it. What's that smell? I smell something. Is that the fluid? Is that the body? Why am I this close to this shit? It's already bad enough. I'm gonna die too. This shit is fucked up. Just like the shower. You get in the shower, why is this space here? I understand. I feel your pain. I've been in those showers. It's water everywhere. Then I gotta go. If I go use the bathroom, then my fucking feet wet. And it's fucking shower water everywhere. It's stupid. We gotta get shit together as a country. We shouldn't be carrying caskets, and we should not be taking showers in places where it's half the class. It's the same thing.
We have money for war, but we can't
finish a shower.
We can't finish a shower door.
And we can't hire somebody to carry these caskets.
Shower door better.
We can't hire someone to carry the casket. We're paying for everything else. Paying for the flowers.
I think it's supposed to be an honor. I don't
honor
think
for what? Breaking my back? It's just heavy as fuck. You know. Biggie said in the song, "You gain 30 pounds when you die." No lie. So not only is this person already heavy, they're heavier, and it's a big wooden casket, and we're carrying it.
Have you ever done it?
I wouldn't. Absolutely not.
I knew the answer was no.
Let me tell you, I turned it down.
I
said fucking no. It's stupid. When my grandma died, I didn't go to the funeral because they was like, who gonna carry the I'm not carrying that shit. Fuck, I'm carrying it. I didn't carry her when she was alive. I never picked my grandmother up. I never said, oh, grandma, I'm coming over so I can honor you and carry you through the living room. Grandma, can I come over and honor you and carry you to the kitchen so you can make me those biscuits I like? I want to honor my grandma carrying her. DJ, have I ever picked you up? I'm not ever going to pick you up. So when you die, don't count on me to carry a casket. And if I die, you better not fucking pick my shit up. I want to be fucking ashes.
No, for the record.
Smoke me in a blunt, baby.
For the record.
Fuck it. Put me in a blunt. Smoke me so I can party. I want to be, when I die, make me ashes, mix me with fentanyl, and I want to, like, all my enemies, I want y'all to fucking take me. I want to kill all y'all, or y'all can smoke me. Y'all be slumped over. Like, what you hit? I smoked that stat blunt. That's what I want to happen.
For the record, you said no to being one of my best men at my wedding. So I definitely had no intention to ask you to be one of the people that, like, to have you on the list of carrying
because I didn't want
But even
to
better, you know what's even better? He said no about being one of the best men at my wedding, then didn't talk to me for a week because I didn't ask him to be one of the best men at my wedding. So going back...
Did I do that?
Yes. You got mad, you called Audrey, and Audrey called me and goes, Stat hasn't been, you know why he hasn't been talking to you? Because you didn't ask him to be a best man. I go, I did! He said no! And then I called you and you go, oh yeah, I did do that. So like going back to saying that he loses audience to himself, that goes right back.
Watch this. I gotta bring this up. DJ posted this picture of a party that they had at their house.
Oh, another legendary thing.
He posted the picture. I got so angry. Oh, so you gonna have a party?
He
That
unfollowed
motherfucking
me on
invite
Instagram.
me?
He unfollowed me on
Unfollowed
Instagram.
him. You gonna have a party? Huh? Not invite me? DJ sent me the picture. I was in the picture.
It was a party from 2 years. It was during COVID. I just posted it
You
for
were-
my mom's birthday
you were
because
in
we couldn't
the-
have a party. He's in the photo.
You were in the photo?
He's in the photo.
I was so mad. I was so
In the
mad.
photo. Your parents are like my second parents. You didn't invite me to their birthday. I wasn't there. I go, Stat. They're singing Happy Birthday, and because you hate that song so much, that's you in the back hiding because of that. But you were there. It's COVID. There's no 100 people in a house. And he's like, oh, my bad. Unfollowed me on Instagram.
I followed him back. I admit when I'm wrong, guys. I come back.
This man is nuts. I told you, he loses every argument to himself. I don't even have to be there.
I admit that when I'm wrong, baby. But listen, I ain't wrong about carrying a heavy ass casket. I'm never
Aaron,
doing
I'm
it.
telling you, man, we need the button.
No.
When I'm not here, you could just do
What
it
I'm
for
saying
me.
to you is, listen, that everybody knows, so don't be no confusion. I'm gonna be ashes, dirt, and they gonna mix me with fentanyl. And y'all motherfuckers gonna smoke me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna try to kill as many. Because they say this.
You can fly?
No, they say this little bit of fentanyl can kill a motherfucker, right? So I feel like if you mix my ashes, you can get like a bunch of that shit, right? And then I can just kill a bunch of all the people that I don't like. I can just get rid of that.
I thought you liked everybody.
Oh, you right. You right.
God.
This is incredible. This is my favorite segment. This is my
6-7.
favorite segment ever.
The third verse.
Now, one of the funniest moments in hip hop history to me was when Ice-T and Soulja Boy got into a beef. Okay, now this was, what was this, 2008 it was? And it is one of the most interesting examples of the generational clash that always seems to happen in hip hop. And in this situation, Ice-T ended up on a mixtape and he's dissing Soulja Boy. And Soulja Boy has one of the most classic clapbacks ever. He went on live stream with two of his homies. It was like, yo, you're old enough to be my dad. Like you're older than the internet. How'd you even find me? You know, it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. And so this was a big deal. It was a big deal in 2008. And recently, Ice-T went on The Breakfast Club and actually explained his side of how that happened. Because Ice-T never truly explained where he was coming from and why he did that. And so let's take a listen to Ice-T real quick.
I mean, I've never told the story. I was in the studio getting ready to do a mixtape for one of my friends. And as I was getting ready to record, they don't want to hear you. They want to hear Soulja Boy. They want to hear Hurricane Chris. They was stabbing me. Now, that's how you get an MC mad. Like, you like, what? And I just start talking shit. I fuck Soulja Boy. Like, I don't even know who he was. Gangsta came out.
I'm like, oh,
yeah, you
boy.
But that's what you do if you want to get a rapper to go hard. They ain't checking for you no more. They want to hear. I was like, fuck. So I went barked on this fool. I don't know. I didn't even really know him.
Yeah.
So now this tape, the dude who did the mixtape took that rant and put it at the front of the mixtape.
Oh, so it wasn't even something that was supposed to come out. You was just talking behind the scenes.
I was
Yeah.
Now that makes it. So now I'm bull. But I know. So now it pops up. Yo, my son. Yo, dad. Soulja Boy's talking shit about you. I'm like, what? And they're playing this thing, and he's commenting on me. And then my son, who was like 16 at the time, says, "You gotta reply." And I made some stupid reply, and then it was so but the way it came off like Ice-T got up out of his bed and just went in on it.
It was random. I'm like, Ice-T is Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
And it was never intended, Soulja Boy. That's not how it was meant to be. Of course, they used you to antagonize me, and you call Hurricane Chris too. They was too. It was him, and I was like, them niggas.
So Ice-T finally gives his side of the story. Now I wanted to talk about this in this segment because Soulja Boy is one of your clients, DJ, and you were on the Company Man show. Both of y'all were on there, and when the audience members asked you, "Have you ever been starstruck?" and your answer was, "When you met Soulja Boy." So what do you think about Ice-T's reaction? And do you remember this and when it was to go down?
I mean, I think it was like we had it was probably like a year after we dropped Crank That, so it was like Crank That came out in the middle of 2007. That's when I signed him. That's when I went down. Collar Park had him, the whole thing, the Starstruck thing. But he was just in such a lane, and he rubbed a lot of people. He was because he was doing so well and doing it his way, like a way that nobody had, like just from his basement, from his room. He produced the record. He had 100% of Crank That. The record went insane. It was the ringtone era. It was like, you know, he went from absolute obscurity to Hot 100 #1 in, it felt like hours. It was probably 2 months, but it felt like hours. And he backed it up. Like he didn't like everybody assumed it was going to be a one-hit wonder, and it ended up not being a one-hit wonder. So like he was really, and that was Arab and Jabbar with him. Like that was the crew, and like they just were having so much fun with it, and there was so much. They just had so much energy, so much young energy. I mean, it's always that generational gap. The you know, before, and they were all hating. Everybody giving. I got so much shit from so many people about Soulja Boy, but like he in his own way, he was a genius in every way possible. Like just seeing from beginning to end what he was able to do as a brand and build himself with obviously the help of Interscope, but he did so much of that. So like he had a blast. I remember him calling, laughing on the phone, like, this is gonna be incredible. Like, do you believe this happened? I couldn't have paid for this. Like he was like so like it was like such a like you know, talking about what bathing ape shoe he was gonna buy in the same conversation, but like just like he was just so like everything was bouncing his way at the moment, and that was just another thing of like perfect for him to be able to be him and to tell his truth. And like, I ain't bothering nobody. What the fuck? What's your problem with me? Like I don't even know. Like, I mean, you're older than my dad. Like, you know, like whatever. Like that kind of thing is like crazy. And it was a very fun moment. And it was just like, you know, all it did was help Soulja Boy in every way, shape, or form, I think.
That turned into one of the most classic episodes of the Boondocks, too.
Yep.
Because with Thugnificent, they completely spoofed that.
Yep.
That moment. And I think it's really funny to me because Stat was talking about last week how one of the only times that Dr. Dre was going to fire him was when he called Soulja Boy a genius.
Yep, I was going to say, I was going to lead into, oh man.
It's a fact. But I think, see what it is sometimes when you are, you know, artists, somebody like Ice-T, and even Dre, like, they see things the way they see it. So the totality of why somebody is that complete entity, they're not looking at all the factors. Like I said last week, Dre was thinking about how does the mix sound on this record? Yep. How's, you know, the sonics of this record? How the vocals are they recorded? He hears music like a surgeon. He's Dr. Dre. Ice-T is listening to it like, yo, what's the rhyme like? How did he write these rhymes? And what is he actually? What's the messaging behind this record? This dude wrote colors. You know what I'm saying? So they're not thinking about, man, this guy made the beat, wrote the record, then came up with the marketing strategy in his bedroom. A new platform that no one ever fucking used for that reason. He jumped on there and created it, his whole everything. He did his marketing strategy, and he was one of the first artists to blow up off of the internet.
And he did the LimeWire thing.
Yes, and the LimeWire thing, and this is how artists primarily blow up now. So when my idea of someone being a genius is doing something that becomes the norm for everyone else that's trying to get into something. So if I'm the first guy to create a toothbrush and I'm brushing my teeth, but you're accustomed to using your hands, and then everyone starts using toothbrushes, I'm a genius. I made a toothbrush. Even though it still works for you to continue to use your hand and how you're doing it, not saying there's anything against that, it's probably more financially smarter for you to use your hand. But the toothbrush for me works better, and a lot of people see it that way. So that's kind of like, I think Ice-T and these kind of guys, people don't see the totality of shit. And plus, I want everybody out that's watching this, when you see an artist that you actually know, that you can say, oh, Soulja Boy, you can identify an artist, man, it takes a lot of work to get to that point. Or at anything you do. The fact that you know who Justin Hunte is, do you know how hard Justin Hunte worked for you to know who he is? You know how many people that's trying to do what he's doing? Justin can tell you stories of him trying to do what he did. The fact, some people say, man, Stat Quo, you didn't make it as a rapper. Dog, I signed to Dr. Dre and Eminem. You know how hard it was to get? These guys are two of the greatest people to ever do it. They know who I am. When I see Snoop Dogg, what up, Stat? These people know my name. 50, like, do you know how hard it is to get people to get to that level? You guys, like, so when that's why I'm so crazy about how people get criticized. Like you just be like, oh man, yo, it's very difficult. So you like Soulja Boy is trash. Do you know how hard it is to get to be Soulja Boy? The fact that we still know who he is after all these years, you know how long ago it was when DJ signed Soulja Boy? We still know who he is. That tell you how impactful what he did. Like that's just
19 years.
19 years. He was a kid when DJ met him. He couldn't even drink. He's a baby.
Drink. He wasn't even 18.
He wasn't 18.
I met him right before his 17th.
No, he did that. That's what I'm saying. So that's genius to be that young. When I told that story last week, not to toot my own horn, DJ Stat Quo, that's genius shit. That's brilliant. Not to say it's me, you know. But that's what I'm saying. That's the type of minds you gotta have to be known to get into this shit. Justin, I'm not gonna tell you some of it. I'm gonna let him tell you some of the tricks that he did to be Justin Hunte. I'm not gonna step on his fire, but dog, some of the shit DJ did, dog, it takes genius to make it in this shit. So when you see these people and you think they're terrible, nah, these are elite people. Even in politics, you know, I see some people, oh, Jasmine Crockett, she's stupid. Da-da-da. Hey, yo, man, you know her name. It's a lot of people trying to do politics, you don't know their name. For real. It's a lot of people doing speeches. You like, Charlemagne's whack. Da-da. You know his name. Stephen, you know their name. These people are elite. So settle in. Anyway.
Yep. I mean, I thought that was a great bookend on that story. You know, seeing Ice-T.
I think it makes sense. It gives the context. It makes it make more sense. Because him saying, like, him just deciding one day that I'm going to come out and diss Soulja Boy sounds ridiculous. So, like, and that's what it felt to us. So it was like, this is like, who did this for us? Like, somebody did it for us to help us. But, like, it was, you know. And by the way, the Soulja Boy story, just from beginning to end, really is incredible. So, you know, that's a call to you, Draco. Like, he said he's going to come. So, like, when he comes on the show, the things we'll be able to talk about, I think, will be an incredible side of him of the story being told back and forth that nobody's seen, and that will really be. I'm excited for that. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, listen. Justin steps on every time I say this, he steps on it. But I feel like FaceTime. I mean, he's one of the originals. I mean, hey, nobody else had a song talking about "Kiss Me Through the Phone." I had never seen nobody. Only time I seen people seeing themselves on the image was the Jetsons. That's the only time I seen that before.
George Jetson and Soulja Boy.
I'm just saying that's where I seen FaceTime at. I didn't know that. Now it's the norm. Yeah. This dude had a song called "Kiss Me Through the Phone." FaceTime. That's yo, dog. Can you imagine if Soulja Boy? What really should have happened? If he would have partnered with that online platform or partnered with these people with that technology, and he would have came out promoting it like that, you know how much money that IP is worth? What he was promoting, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like, you know, talk about Drake. That's why he mad at Spotify, because he realizes a lot of these artists, these known artists, built these platforms and have no ownership of the IP. And they understand that, and now they're looking back like, damn, I just blew this shit up. You know, off my popularity, I have no ownership. He's not suing Apple because they broke him off. You know what I'm saying? Spotify didn't break him off. And so that, going back to Soulja Boy, it's like he was ahead of a lot of things that he didn't even know he was doing. You know what I mean? He just was making music and being creative, but these things are a part of our day-to-day life, which is blowing up, using social platforms to blow up, and FaceTime. You know, FaceTime. We primarily speak on FaceTime audio because
for the most part.
Yeah, because the reception is better. So he was doing that. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Soulja Boy. We can't wait for you to come on the show.
Word up. It's the third verse, not the first verse, because the third verse is the best verse. Like, hype, comment, subscribe. It's all happening.
Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free.